If you've been wanting to try the Dubai chocolate bar, then this is the easiest recipe and you don't have to pay $60 a chocolate bar. Let's make it together. It's so easy. So in order to make the Dubai chocolate bars, I need all of the ingredients, and I went to the store to try to find them, and I couldn't find Kunafa dough, which apparently is a super common thing that's very difficult to find. I'm in an area that doesn't have that at the local grocery store. I could order it online, but I'm impatient and I really wanted to make it. So I did some research and I found Connie, and Connie makes homemade Kunafa dough. You can use Philly dough or any kind of pastry dough in order to make this, but I'm gonna go ahead and make it from scratch. It looks really easy and she does a really good job explaining it. So I'm inspired by her video. Thanks, Connie. Let's make homemade Kunafa dough. Half a cup of flour, and I'm actually going to sift the flour. She says you don't need to sift the flour, but you do need to sift the cornstarch. So I'll go ahead and do that. Some salt. Mix, 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 mix. A tablespoon of melted coconut oil, water. Strained, I've made a big mess. Now we're gonna put it on the hot skillet. It needs to be a thicker consistency batter in order for it to kind of work the way you want it. The goal was to try to get it as thin as possible. So I'm going to bake this in my conventional oven for about 15 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So in the oven she goes, and I will see you in 15 minutes. My pistachios are all out of its shell. I do recommend getting the pistachios that's not in the shell, but I couldn't find them anywhere, so I just went with what I had. The pistachio has an outer layer on them, and this little coating is going to keep it from being this vibrant green. So I'm gonna try to blanch them to try to take that outer shell off as best as I can. It's not bad, it's just, it'll make it a little bit of a darker pistachio, and I kind of want to get a little bit more of a vibrant green. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add in some whole milk, powdered sugar, and I melted some white chocolate and I added some butter to it. So I'm gonna see how this tastes. And I think I am gonna add in some tahini. And it could probably go a little bit more. It tastes perfect, so I don't really want to add more to it because I love the way it tastes. Apparently, a lot of the pistachio creams that we buy on the counter, or that you can buy, has only like 40% of actual pistachios in them. I went ahead and ordered this silicone chocolate mold on Amazon, and I'm gonna go ahead and melt my chocolate. I did melt some white chocolate because I'm gonna do like a fun little design. As far as the chocolate goes, one thing I did in my research with making Dubai chocolate bars is Dubai chocolate is all about very luxurious chocolate and very rich, very smooth, very high-end chocolate. I personally love dark chocolate, and so instead of making milk chocolate, I'm gonna go ahead and make dark chocolate. So I went ahead and picked the classic chocolate, but I went with the highest cacao percentage and dark chocolate, and also I really like this brand whenever I bake with it, so I'm gonna go ahead and heat my chocolate up on a bowl that's over some water, and the water is not touching the bowl. Then I want to temper my chocolate, which means I need to add the fat back into the chocolate. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure to save some morsels off to the side and add that back in. I've done it before, it's totally optional. If you take it out of the fridge and you hold it in your hands, you're gonna get chocolate on you. But if you add more chocolate morsels to your melted chocolate and mix it together, it'll keep it from doing that. So I removed the chocolate from the heat so that way I don't overcook the chocolate. I have done this so many times where I forget about it and I'm multitasking, and then all of a sudden I burn the chocolate, it got too hot, and so I like to pull it and just mix it and heat the chocolate up. And if I need to put it, I'll put it back on the stove just for a little bit longer. right in. I'm just gonna do all of it. Smells really good. I think that's well mixed together. Oh yeah, nice and firm. So I'm going to put this in the freezer. This is so delicious, you have to give this a try. Thanks for watching this video. My name's Priscilla. This is King Your Kitchen. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more recipes like this, and I'll see you in the next video. Yum. You like it? Saved us $60.
Really?